If you take any rational number and convert it into decimal, then you will find one of the two situations. One situation would be like this. That is the meaning of terminating decimals, or this terminating decimal. That means you don't have to carry on further and further. Other case would be something like this. Just keep on going. That is the meaning of repeating. Here 3 is repeating. We also write it as this, or this. Now, there can be different types of repeating behavior. For example, if you take 3 by 11, then you find that it is 0.272727 and so on. This repeating or recurring behavior can be of different types. Now, the question is, without dividing, can we tell that it would be either this type or that type without dividing? And the answer is yes, we can. There is always some pattern in these cases, terminating cases. I have used 5 here, I have used 2 here. The rule is that whatever is in the denominator, say P by Q, Q is in the denominator. Of course, first of all, write the rational number so that in such a way that there are no common factors. Okay? Then find the factors of Q. If you find no other prime besides 2, 5, no other prime besides 2, 5, then it means that it will be terminating type. No other prime factor present in Q besides 2, 5. Both 2 and 5 can be there, only 2 can be there, only 5 can be there, but no other prime. 3 should not be there, for example. Okay? Let me give you a bigger example than 2 by 5 and 1 by 2. So, because size-wise. Let's talk about this. (13 by 25). We already have them in such a way that they don't have any common factors. 13 and 25, right? No common factors, no cancellation possible. Now now find the factors of 25. Five and 5, that's it. Only 5, no other prime. It qualifies for terminating case. And when you actually divide 13 by 25, then you get 0.52. Very much terminating. Another illustration, 27 by 80. Now you will see that there are no common factors, right? Let's do the factors of 80. Maybe I can ask you, can you tell me what are the factors of 80?
So 2 to the power of 5 into 5.
Two to the power of 5.
Sorry, 2 to the power of 4.
Yes, that should be correct. 16 into 5 is 80. So, nothing else except 2, 5. That means it should be terminating type. Any questions? Okay.
Hello, sir. Sir? Sir?
Yes.
Sir, can you just explain the last part again?
Law.
Last part. How to determine
Last
whether
one.
yes, how to determine whether it's terminating or not terminating.
The rule is that whichever rational number is given to you, write it in its simplest form. That means there should be no common factors in P and Q. Write it in its simplest form. Okay? No common factors they should have. Then watch out for factors that are present in, right? If you find that only 2 and 5 are present as the factors, they may have certain powers. If 2 and 5 are the only prime factors present, then it will be terminating type. But if you find something else also, say 3 is there, in that case it would be repeating type, non-terminating repeating type. Repeating itself means non-terminating. Yes, anything else? Does that answer your question, or is there anything else? All right. So a rational number would be either terminating, and if it is non-terminating, it would be repetitive type. Now, I will ask you some problems to do. Seven by 24. Which type?
Sir, recurring.
Okay. Let me see. Point. Two 9, 1666 and so on. Two 9, 1666 and so on. Which other prime factor you got?
Sir, 3.
Except 2? 3. So 2 and 3, right? Or anything else? Okay. Any questions?
Sir, terminating.
There was slight disturbance. Yes, I already heard that. Terminating. Are you sure? Let me check. You're right. Any questions? Okay, now I will take name. Only that person would answer first. Thirteen by 80. Augustine. Adit.
Terminating. The value is
Can you repeat?
0.1625.
Not by division.
Terminating.
Not by division. Terminating. Can you tell me 2 to the power what and 5 to the power what? 80. That means you have divided. You're not supposed to answer by dividing, by the way. So please find the factors and then answer, looking at the primes, 2 and 5. Yes, there was a hand raising. Yes, you can carry on.
Sir, can you please answer?
Yes, you can say.
So 2 power 4 and 5 power 1.
Yes. So only primes are 2 and 5, and therefore it is terminating. Yes, Mugdha, how about you? Your voice did not come through. Vedant, how about you? Ayan.
Sir, repeating.
Repeating. Yes, it will be repeating. Okay. In fact, 15 by 7 is an interesting case. If you divide it, then you find that it repeats after a while. Look at that. I think that last digit should be 2. 142. Then again 857. So it repeats after a while. After this. And that means it is like this. Now some practice of division. After dividing, also one can tell if it is going to terminate or not terminate, but will be repetitive, right? So looking at primes is a fast way, but by actual division also one can tell. And sometimes that division can be rather long. If somebody divides and sees only 4 digits or 5 digits, then one can be inclined to say that it is not recurring, numbers are not repeating, but then that can be a little problem also. Later on they start repeating. So the more reliable method is the prime method. More reliable method is the prime method. Division method may not be that reliable. After all, you don't know up to what place should you keep on dividing. Anyway, this one you have to actually divide and see what happens. This simply means 3 plus 1 by 8. 8 is LCM. So 24 plus 1. 25 by 8 you have to find.
Sir, the answer is 3.125.
.125 is right. That means terminating, right? Terminating. And if you see the factors of 8, 2 into 2 into 2, the only prime involved is 2. So it has to terminate. Again, you have to do actual division. 2 by 11 is how much?
Sir, it is 0.18 and 18 is repeating.
0.18 bar, right? And that means non-terminating and repeating. Non-terminating, repeating. Now 11 itself is a prime number. Just like in one problem there was 7. The only prime number involved. So clearly it has to be non-terminating repeating case. Okay, now let's work in other direction. Suppose we have the decimal and we have to convert it back to P by Q form. Suppose we have 0.3 bar. Let X be this. Multiply by 10 both sides and you will get this. Then subtract X from 10X. Decimal part will cancel. When you write 3.3333 and so on, what it actually means is 3 plus 0.3333 and so on. So when you subtract, this part will go, that 0.3333 part will go, and you will be left with just 3, and X will be 1 by 3, right? So you can always convert decimal back to P by Q form. Any questions? Let me know. In some problems, multiplying by 10 will work. In some problems, multiplying by 100 may work.
Yes, sir.
So the technique will actually depend on the problem. Yes. All right. Now let me take an illustration with something other than 10 multiplied. It all depends on the pattern of repetitiveness. In the previous question, this one, repetitiveness was after one digit, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Only single digit was repeating, so multiplying by 10 was effective. But if 2 digits are repeating, then multiplying by 100 should work. Here is the illustration. 0.36 bar. We want to convert to P by Q for. So how do we do it? Let X be equal to this. Okay? Multiplying by 100. So we have 36.363636. In case anybody is thinking, I hope not, that these were written 6 times. So if I have taken 2 of them out of 6 here, then how come 6 here are left? If at all you are thinking like that, which I hope you are not, then the answer is the series is just going on and on and on. So 3, 6 are not coming just 6 times. They are coming as many times as you can imagine. Basically infinite times. Okay? So if something is so big, it's like infinite is like an ocean type of concept. If you want to understand the concept of infinite, then just think about ocean. From an ocean, if you take 1 drop of water, does it really matter to the ocean? If you take 1 drop from one ocean, does it matter to it? No. It won't even blink. That's the concept of infinity. It's like thinking about the universe and just taking 1 atom from the universe. It doesn't matter to the universe if you take 1 atom away from it. So 363636 is coming large number of times. If you take 2 fellows to one side, it doesn't really matter to the right side. Now we are going to subtract. So we have 99x equal to 36. So x is equal to
9 by 25.
Yes, you said
9 by 25.
9 by 35. Are others also getting the same thing?
25. 9 by 25.
Let me do it like this.
So I got 4 by 11.
Yes. So if I divide both sides by 9, 4 times and 11 times. 4 by 11 is right. Yes, any questions? Now, this was the case of 2, repeating 36, 36, 36. So we multiplied by 100. Now look at this. Point 001. Whole thing has got bar. Now you would have guessed it already, that we should multiply by 1000. right? 3 digits are repeating. So let x be equal to 0.001, 001, 001, and so on. 1000x is equal to 3 digits coming to the left, and so on. Then subtract and what do you get on subtraction?
1 by 99. 999.
999. Decimal part will be gone, right? And that means x is equal to 1 upon 999. Any questions? Let me know. Okay. So I'll give you something for practice. Try this one. Convert it to P by Q form. Simplest form. Let me know the answer. Can you repeat?
1 by 3 or 4 by 3. 4 by 3. 4 by 3.
4 by 3. I think 4 by 3 is the correct answer. If anybody is having problem with this, just let me know. Okay. Now try this one. .324 whole bar.
By 250. 81 by 250.
Sir, 12
This is
by
what you have
37.
said. Well, I heard a different answer, something by 37. What was that? Something by
Sir, 12 by 37.
12 by 37. And the answer which is correct is 12 by 37. Check your answer. Others can also check. You have to multiply by 1000 basically. So if there are no questions, I will move on. Okay, now comes a tricky one. I will first give you illustration. Consider something like this. Now, the general rule that if only one digit is repeating, then multiply by 10. That rule won't work here. Because if I multiply by 10, then I will get this. And then when I subtract, the decimal part is not cancelling. The key idea is that decimal part should cancel. So after 10x, we need to do one more step, 100x. And then we subtract, and we find that decimal part is cancelling. 57 minus 5 is 52.
26
So
by
x
45.
is, you don't have to interrupt me. Now can you simplify it as much as you can and then tell your answer?
26 by 45.
45. 545 is right. Any questions? Let me know. The bar is on 6-3. Convert it to P by Q form. Simplest form it should be. Simplest P by Q form. This is your assignment question. We stop now.